Shout out to Large. I'm not saying that. Zark Pistolis, Red Herring, JJ, Etsy, and Misael. Thank you guys so much for the donations on Ko-fi. Alright, getting to the video. Hey guys, it's the Gundam Boy, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the Hover Pack, which is on the last page of the Borderline Justice War box. And you might be curious, what does a Hover Pack do? Well, it lets you fly, dumbass. Well, I mean, it does let you fly, but you kinda look like this from everybody else's perspective. Not really built for flying fast, but it does give you the ability to climb buildings, assuming it doesn't get yoinked by a meteorite. Great, well now I'm an open target. Like I said before, the Hover Pack is great for climbing... I'm sorry, did you guys see that? After being reminded that Helldivers has the funniest bugs I've ever seen, the Hover Pack can let you fly for a fair amount of time before it drains out. And as you can see, it doesn't let you use the entire gas gauge. Another thing to note is that it has a really fast recharge time, meaning you won't be on the ground for too long. You just gotta wait a few seconds before it completely boots back up. In urban combat, you can use the Hover Pack to climb atop buildings or rubble to get a high advantage. And for the people who can't afford the War Bond yet and have not played with anybody to see it, here it is up close. Look at it in its glory and all the stickery. And if you're falling from a building, just hit the jetpack so you can slowly glide back down, like an armored Nanny McPhee. And yes, you can fly and shoot with the jetpack, but you have to keep in mind it does shake your gun a lot when you're in motion. So it's a good idea to keep in mind what kind of support weapon you're running with it, because it will limit your versatility in the air. God forbid you try to bring something like the HMG and fire it at the lower RPMs, but I say if you fire this thing at the max RPM, you should be blown back in the other direction. I was also gonna say you could use the Hover Pack to like throw things further, but when I actually went in to do the test for it, I didn't throw it actually that much further than where the other weapon landed. So, I mean, sure, what's another few inches when you can throw a bomb at them? And since you don't fly any faster than the Grandpa Overseer, do keep in mind that enemies will be right underneath you if they're faster than you. So try to break their line of pathing by flying across crevices, high ground, da-da-da-da-da. And something that you need to know when it comes to using flamethrowers is that you can light yourself on fire. Let's take a look at that. So I got the flamethrower, the crisper, and the torture all in one match, and I tested it to see, oh look at that, it doesn't kill me if I use it like this. But turns out, when I tested it a second time, for some reason when I was floating in the air, look, it's going through my legs. Nothing's killing me. I mind my own business. Like, oh, it must be fine. Maybe it was just that one time with the crisper, and it, boom, I ignited the flame. And after I did it that first time, it seemed to happen all the time while using the big flamethrower. So do not look down while using it. So I got someone else to fly up with the flamethrower and look down, and turns out the rigging goes right through your knee, so that's why you burst into flames. Well, sometimes I caught on fire. I think out of all the weapons you could use, the torture and the crisper are safe as long as you guys are aiming down the sights. I haven't actually caught myself bursting the flames with the torture, but I'm not trying to figure that out. And I tested this flying forward, to the right, and it just couldn't figure out what was the case for the torture not lighting you on fire, other than the fact that it's not aiming through your kneecaps. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe it was a one-time thing. Here, let me try it one more time, because Speaking of being on fire, if you're going up against the incineration corpse, do keep in mind that if you're flying with the Hover Pack, you can't put it out unless you land and dive. So make sure you have a medic nearby to heal you mid-flight. You have some ibuprofen, because I have a headache. Something really funny about using the Hover Pack to just sneak into these automaton jammers, because I hopped in here, activated the Hell Bomb, and left. And since you can be on the higher ground, it means you can... Okay. Well, since you're on the higher ground, it means you can get... Stop distracting me! Weapon transition. With the introduction of this Hover Pack, explosive weapons have a whole new use in this game. I mean, it's kind of the same, it's just not that you're floating around and doing it. Makes enemies like the Voteless a cakewalk since a majority of their enemies are on the ground, and the only other dude that can challenge you is also pretty dumb. The Eruptor mains are eating today, because with the Hover Pack you can... Hold on. I cast Southwest! I'm gonna be bringing the Eruptor way more with the Hover Pack on the bugs, because it is so easy to just post up somewhere high and lob shells downward. But you are limited on the type of support weapons that don't have a backpack, or you need someone to reload you on the ground, but I don't think anybody wants to become a pack mule. Get it? Because it's a backpack! Even the sniper divers will have a new option for combat in urban cities, since this allows them to post up on high buildings and pick out people who are annoying teammates. Just don't forget to remind your sniper diver that you're moving. They tend to sit there for a long time. But that's the end of my video. I want to know what you guys think of the Hover Pack down below, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and don't bring the Hover Pack into flat areas. I'm getting hazard pay for this photo shoot, right?